Hello Sagittarius, welcome. This is your November 2019 horoscope. I'm Ivy Rivera, psychic medium, and I am well aware that this is not the most attractive thing we've ever seen. However, it is helping me to keep my thoughts in perspective and a little bit more organized, because once I get on a roll, I talk very, very quickly. Now, I do want to invite you to join me for my upcoming live show. I do this on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. It's called Ask a Medium. I take your personal questions and I give your weekly horoscope. This is going to be on November 7th at 9 p.m. Eastern. Hope to have you there. If you're interested in booking a reading with me, if you want to find out a list of my public events, or if you're interested in classes at my Ivy League Psychic Academy, including Level 1 Psychic Mediumship Development, that begins on November 14th. For any of that information, you can go to IvyRiveraPsychicMedium.com, and I am going to put that link below. Sagittarius, what is going on with you for the month of November? We have this, we have this, we have this. Okay, and we have this. This seems to be very romantic also. All right. And take advice. Okay, a couple interesting things just straight away. I really even want to say possibly into the third. I'm not going to get into this part too much, but on the first, the second, and the third, you seem to be in some kind of a situation where you're exposed to some elements. Now, I can't prescribe a diagnosis, but this could even be, cleaning supplies or mold, or for those of you that like to camp, and we have Buffalo weather right now, so I don't know who would be into that, but it's technically fall around here in these parts of the States here. So maybe even being outside and exposed to cold weather, there seems to be some type of a condition that you're around that could get into your system, even bacterial or a virus. You're going to want to be mindful of keeping yourself safe and protected. Bundle up if it is the weather. Now, the first major day I have popping out here is actually on Saturday, November 9th. What I'm hearing is that you need to take some advice. I see you being in a situation for the last few weeks, but possibly even the last 7 to 9 months, where you're sort of ignoring something, deciding that if you stay active, it will just go away. Or because you wanted to see a person, I would not rule out that this could very well involve you in a romantic partnership. Because you've been wanting to see a person or a situation, including a work situation, in a certain way, you've decided, oh, it'll work out. It'll go in the direction I want it to. I'm going to put on rose-colored glasses and I'm going to keep them there. And when other people have said, even if it's just in passing, or mocking it, or maybe using a little sarcasm, when they've sort of pointed it out, you've just let it roll right off, water off a duck's back, no big deal. And it's officially time for you to take this situation more seriously and understand that those around you really do seem to have an accurate analysis on what it is that's going on and why it is that it is not really the best thing for you. So let's be mindful on that day to stay open-minded. On Thursday, the 14th, I do have some grandparents coming to you, ancestors coming to you. So whether they're living or they're deceased, there's a sense here of the elders coming and giving you guidance in your perception of yourself, your ability to say, I am confident, I am secure, I am at peace, I will not be anxious, I will not be high-strung, I will not be anxiety-ridden, I will not be jittery, I will not be making decisions hastily or hiding from them, or getting uncomfortable with something that's more difficult and sort of jumping onto something else or jumping onto something else. No escapism, no Peter Pan syndrome, just calm, cool, collected, centered processing, and an ability to go inward, get introspective, and allow for your thoughts to process, allow for yourself to see the reality of the situations and relationships around you, as well as inside, and just let them be what they're meant to be. And if you've been having difficulty doing this on your own in any areas, they're going to be there right alongside you, keeping you calm. Now, this will be throughout the day, obviously, but this could also be coming up in your dreams. So pay attention for them and be certain to thank them. And if your grandparents are still living, that would be a great day to reach out. Just start a little dialogue. On Monday, the 18th, I have a little bit of talk of conflict here. It's almost like I guess in astrology they would call it a square. It's an opportunity, though. I don't see the 18th as being a loss per se. It's up to your free will. It's sort of like you reap what you sow. Let's see what the karma looks like here. I have you potentially going in a forward moving, destiny charted direction where you can gain extra power, you can move up to a new position. This would be some type of new prosperity, promotion, all of that. I feel great about it, but there is also talk of don't stop yourself here. And what that's going to mean is that the only thing actually standing in your way is your own self. I feel that for those of you who have been trying to get that other position or get that loan or win a court case or you went on a job interview, whatever it is, if you went into that situation recently and you were holding back a lot, you did bring an air of like low self-esteem or a lack of confidence, you didn't bring your A game, we could see that it might hold back the progress on that day. But for the most part, I feel that this is a bit of a manifestation opportunity, an opportunity to use law of attraction in your favor. So I want you to enter into that time with a mindset of visualization of how good you feel, how in power and in control you are, how capable you are. And I think you need to go in there and take what's yours. So it is an option. On Tuesday the 26th, we have a lot of talk of romance going on here. And what feels to me on the 28th, like we're having a combination of different circumstances that are really allowing you and this other person to maximize where you're going. So if you're finding on the 26th that you're with a partner who is intriguing you, I see you talking to someone who's almost like as high energy as you, as intelligent as you are, as interesting as either you are or you would like a partner to be. This person brings a certain strength and a dynamic energy to the table that I don't think you've seen before. You may be trying to figure out whether or not this is someone you want to keep, if you want to convert this into a long-term relationship or even potentially marriage, and what that would look like from here. We're not going necessarily, we're not buying the ring yet necessarily, but we are analyzing, is this even an option? And so what does that mean for the next step directly in front of us? So I see you pulling your energy back a little bit, not becoming distant or running off per se, just pulling your energy back a little bit and saying, I want to really just feel this out and be calm, cool, and collected in the moment. And let's see what this other person's energy is really telling me that we need to do. It does not have to be a literal dialogue between the two of you. It's just an examination. But on Thursday the 28th, we have it becoming something a bit more than that. So you'll want to process and be prepared for that conversation. Okay, you guys, have a great month. I will see you in December.